Hey guys, I'm here to do a quick review of this RankFusion software from Peter Drew. And there's my notes. This is the latest campaign. I just wanted to run through it, just showing how easy it is to use, because once you've set it up, and the first time does take maybe 20 minutes, half an hour to set it up. If you've got Shadow Query, I recommend you use it. You'll get much better results. You can do things like ask GPT to tell you what people would search for in the LLMs to populate this data. It doesn't do as good a job as Shadow Query, so recommend you get that if you don't already have it. It will help, absolutely. This can work as a perfectly good standalone piece of software. What did I find about it? It's just easy, particularly if you've got other software from Pete. Things like adding the accounts. I'm not going to show you everything in here. It's not that important. This isn't a how-to video. I'll have to hide my accounts that you just all saw. Telegram is awesome. So I run this on a server that I don't have open watching 24/7. So knowing that it takes about an hour to run RankFusion, roughly, obviously depending on lots of things like your computer speed and that sort of thing. I've got a slow old computer. It's a 6-year-old CPU, and it's got a lot of RAM, but the CPU is getting a bit old. So it takes me about an hour, just over an hour, to run any one of these campaigns. When it finishes, it sends you a message on Telegram, so you know it's done. And I find that's just an awesome little addition. Adding the accounts, if you've got it, Peter, that's what I was saying before. If you've got Peter Drew's other software, it just works. I don't know which of his software makes it work, but it just works, which is really awesome. You don't have to go and reset up your Google accounts every time because they're just saved from one session to another. So I suspect it's from Shadow Query, or it might have been from, what was it called? RankBridge. But anyway, he's set it up so now if you've set up your Google accounts in one of his pieces of software, you'll see it through all of your software from Peter Drew. Little tiny things, it still says Shadow Query browser at the top of this window. Obviously, it's built on the same software stack. So I guess that's why it says that. It doesn't matter, but it could be renamed. I don't think it affects anything. What else did I notice? The second time I ran it, Telegram tripped me up because I started scanning the code. I'm like, I did this last time. Little tiny text that does say, we're already connected. If you're already connected, you don't need to do it again. Just skip over that step. Really small detail. If I was looking for any extra features, which I think this video is what you wanted, Pete, let me put in my API key for Index Me Now and just push the data over to Index Me Now. That would be really cool. Nice little bonus feature in there. I mean, I've got software that can do that for me in a Google sheet. It doesn't always work, but it'd just be a nice little extra if that happened to work. Otherwise, I guess the next question is results. So I've got 2 campaigns that I've been testing it on. One is one that I just haven't been able to crack as a answer in the GEOs, in the LLMs. And that's this one here, Best Knee Surgeon Sydney. Where is it? Is it that one? Yep. So who's the best knee surgeon in Sydney? Can't crack that one. It's heavily biased towards reviews in this industry, and I just don't have the volume of reviews is what it comes down to. That there's lots of sites that it references as far as I'm aware, and I can't get the client to sponsor or to go and tell his patients to write reviews. He's dead against the idea that is an idea. So I'm just struggling a little bit with that account. On the other hand, a similarly competitive, but one that I have got to. This was already ranking through RankBridge and doing some other pieces of good, mostly Pete's work. But I didn't actually have AEO as one that was ranking. So I ran it once in Shadow Query in RankFusion, and now I'm position number 2. So I'm super happy about that, obviously. So I know it works. I have run it how many times? 1, 2, 3 times so far for the Best Knee Surgeon Sydney campaign. Still not ranking, but only, as you can see here, I've only run it once. Now I know that site and the page and everything was already ranking pretty well in the search terms, so I'm not surprised it only took one run to get it to appear here. But super happy about that. Pete said I've got to run this for 4 days, and then I can start adding in more links into the links in his instructions. So I'll tell you in another week if it's worked for getting my client into this list. Anyway, I hope that was way too long a review for you, but I hope you stuck with it. Thanks for watching.